Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another speed build for you guys, and today we're actually building a summer camp because we're about to get the new expansion pack, Adventure Awaits, and we can create stuff like that now. So I decided why not give it a try without the Adventure Awaits expansion pack, because I do not have it. So I decided to build a summer camp here in the world of Granite Falls, which is the world that we got with the outdoor retreat game pack. And this is a vacation world, so I decided to have this as a vacation rental, but it's basically a summer camp. So there's gonna be 5 different like cabins, and 2 of them are gonna be rooms, and 1 is gonna be a bathroom. This one is like all the kitchen and dining and sitting areas, and the last one is going to be a crafts room. So yeah, there's a lot for your Sims to do in this summer camp. I wanted to give it a try, as I said, because I'm really excited about the new expansion pack. I cannot wait to get my hands on that pack because I pre-ordered it, so I'm really like excited about the idea of playing with all these new features and making a summer camp. I think my save file is gonna be really like full with different costume venues and stuff. So yeah, why not giving a try to something like this? And I decided to go for an aesthetic that I see a lot in movies and TV shows and stuff like that. But honestly, I have never been to a summer camp in my life. I don't think it's something that actually happens here in Chile. We don't go to summer camps. We have scouts, but that's not like a summer camp or something that you do only during the summer, or it's not normal or common to see a family sending their children away for like 2-3 weeks during the summer or anything like that. At least for as far as I know, it's something that doesn't happen here. But I took inspiration from a lot of pictures that I saw on Pinterest, so there's not just one, so I cannot pop it here on the screen, but I used a lot of different inspo pics. I wanted to make it feel like it's a functioning summer camp. I think you can still use it. I mean, if you have like a gameplay in any type of way, you can create your Sims and make them come here, like having like 8 Sims to come here and spend some days here in the vacation. I don't know. I think you can come up with like very interesting ideas. If you don't own what's the name? Adventure Awaits. I was gonna say Enchanted by Nature. Oh my god, we're getting expansion packs so close one to the other one that I'm gonna be mixing and matching the names. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna struggle. So yeah, if you hear me say another name that it's not Adventure Awaits, it's because, I mean, we've been getting packs like left and right for the last couple of months. So it's kind of a miracle that I actually remember the name of this upcoming expansion pack. But yeah, we're working now on the shape of every one of the cabins. So this one that I'm working on right now, I wanted to have a diagonal one because it was gonna give a different like layout to everything. But this one is actually the crafts room. As I said, there's gonna be a crafts area for the Sims to come here and do some activities. I thought that during the summer camp, you could go to a lake and maybe fish or do something in a boat, or like, well, in Enchanted, oh my god, in Adventure Awaits, we're gonna be able to do some kayaking. But I didn't want to have a lake in this summer camp because the ocean is right away. I don't know if it's the ocean or if it's a lake or whatever that is, but there's a body of water right behind this lot. So I thought that maybe the Sims that came here would actually use that area to do the water activities. So I didn't add a pond or a lake or anything like that in this lot. And I decided to keep it basically with activities that are like land activities, so land related, and gardening, and I added a fire pit and stuff like that. So yeah, something that I was really bummed about is that we don't have like bigger lots here in Granite Falls. I mean, we have a 50 by 50 lot, which is the forest or national park. I don't know what it is, but it's not close to the water. It's the very last of the lots. It's like at the very back of the map. And I really wanted to have areas like water closer to this lot because of that reason that I just mentioned. And the lots that we have are 40 by 30 and stuff like that. And I was really wanted to build in a 50 by 50 lot or in a 64 by 64 because the cabins are all really cramped. I didn't have that much space to work with. And yeah, I was really bummed because I really wanted to build in this world because I think it's the closest to the Gibby point, which is the world that we're gonna be getting with Adventure Awaits. So yeah, I thought that the environment and everything was really close to Granite Falls, and that's why I decided to build in this world in particular. But I was really bummed because we don't have bigger lots, and that's something that I think you will never hear me say again. We don't have bigger lots. I'm so afraid of building in a 50 by 50 lot or in a 64 by 64 lot. I think 40 by 30 is actually something that I don't feel so intimidated to build in, but still, I kind of reconsider every time that I have to build in a 40 by 30 lot. And right now you hear me say that I think we need bigger lots. Yeah, that's me. I think it's because I'm still sick. I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling much better now. I still have a cough and it's a really rough one. And I still feel a little bit weird. But I'm feeling much better than in my previous videos when you could hear in my voice that I was feeling sick. And my son is doing much better as well. We're not fully recovered, not like 100%, but at least we're feeling better. Also, we're like entering the spooky season. October is my favorite month of the year, and it's not only because it's Halloween, but also because it's my birthday on October the 10th. So I'm really excited about it. I really like my birthday. I don't know if a lot of people do like their birthdays, but I do like it a lot. So I think I'm gonna try my best to build something very special for you guys for that day in particular. It's gonna be a Friday. I don't usually upload videos on Fridays, but I will try my best. And maybe I do something interesting. Also, I'm planning what I'm gonna be building for Halloween. I'm really excited because it's technically my son's second Halloween, but it's the first time that he's gonna go trick-or-treating. And we're planning what he's gonna be wearing, like what costume he's gonna be wearing. And it's really exciting. I don't know what to expect from that, but I know that my time of hosting Halloween parties is over. Right now, I'm focusing on going trick-or-treating with my son. He cannot eat a single candy. He's not gonna eat it. I don't like candy either. My boyfriend doesn't like candy, so I don't know what we're gonna do with all the candy, but he's gonna look so cute with a costume and maybe going trick-or-treating. I don't know. I'm really excited about it. And right now you see that I'm adding some of the fireflies here. When I play tested this build, because it is play tested, I did do that. When I play tested it, I had to make my sim stay through the night, and the fireflies looked so beautiful in this build. I think I just placed them in the right place and they look so nice, so beautiful. It's just gonna light up the camp quite a lot. I didn't change a lot of the lighting in here. I use my default lamp is always the tiny sorcerer's light because it's the brightest and it's the tiniest that we have in the game. But I didn't change it in the speed build or in the video because I thought it wasn't necessary. But for the outside, there's not a lot of lighting, so having the fireflies like floating around, it's not floating, it's flying around, it's gonna help quite a lot. So yeah, it looks really nice. And here I'm adding this game that I have no idea the name of this in English. I know the name of this in Spanish because it's kind of a traditional game for us. Here in Chile, at least, we play that quite a lot during the national holidays and stuff. It's kind of a tradition. And sorry if you can hear noises in the back. I have my window open because it's really hot in here and someone is making noises outside with, I don't know, trash, metals, whatever. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I added that game over there, as I said, and now I'm going through the menu and finding different items that I'm gonna be adding. So this is not gonna be so polished and so clean when it comes to everything that I do in the outside. You see that I'm actually moving stuff around because I find some other things that I'm gonna be adding. I didn't have like a specific plan of what I wanted to do here in the exterior exactly, so I decided to add this TV that it's not a TV, it's kind of a projection thing from the little campers kit, and I thought it was just perfect for having like a movie night or something like that here in the camp. It's gonna break if it rains. When I play tested this during the first day, actually it was raining and it broke, so you will have to replace it every time, I think. But I don't think it's gonna be such big of a deal because that's the only TV that you have in this build. Like if your Sims want to watch TV, that's the only place I can do it because I didn't add any other TVs here in the build. So now we're moving into the interior, so we're gonna start with this first cabin, and as I said, this is gonna be like all the common areas together. So this is the kind of sitting space that I created. I really like how it ends up looking. I think there's a lot of different wood tones and wood textures. Something that I felt really happy about was using again the flooring from Jungle Adventure. That wood flooring used to be my favorite, and I think it used to be like a lot of people's favorite flooring before we got some more modern ones and different textures. And yeah, and this one used to be my favorite, and now I used it again and it just feels different. It feels good. It feels right. So I was so happy that I got the chance to use that wallpaper, like that flooring again. And here I replaced one of the bookshelves with this like trophy. I don't know what this is. But it's a shelf that we got with high school years, and I decided to add some other trophies because I thought maybe it's a summer camp and your Sims can come here and participate in different tournaments or competitions, and they just keep earning, like winning different prizes and trophies, and they like to showcase them here in the common area because it's the main entrance to the summer camp. So everyone that comes here, like for the first time, they can actually see everything that they have earned, and I think that's such a cool idea. And here I decided to have like a bug display situation. I ended up using all the bugs from Outdoor Retreat because they looked better. Like the ones that I previously added were from different packs and they looked mismatched, but not in the way that I was trying to make it look mismatched. So I decided against that, and they look really nice in live mode. Actually, I don't usually do the bug collecting stuff, so I don't usually know how they look in live mode, but it was really nice to see how they looked because they move around. There's a lot of different bugs that I added. I thought that that was maybe another one of the competitions that they did, so they would go like bug hunting, or I don't know what's the name of the activity, but they would do that. And yeah, they just display like the best creatures that they have, and the other ones maybe they free them, so they go back to nature. I don't know, you can create your own story. But here we're working in the kitchen area, so it's a pretty simple one. I decided to use the counters and cabinets from Horse Ranch in this really nice kind of a light blue swatch. I have never used it, and I think it looks really nice. The contrast with the dark wood tones, I think it's perfect. And also with the backsplash that we got with Enchanted by Nature, it looks really, really cute. And the appliances, the stove is from Cottage Living and the fridge is from the Restoration Workshop kit. I haven't used that fridge too much, but it's definitely one of the most beautiful fridges that we have in the game because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like retro. And I love retro furniture and I love retro appliances, and I think we need like a retro type of kit with, I don't know, different retro appliances like TVs and fridges and stoves and microwaves. And I know that we got microwave stoves and fridges in the restoration workshop kit, but we need more retro stuff. It's never enough. But now we're moving into one of the first, like in one of the two cabins that are gonna be bedrooms. So I was thinking this was for a big camp, like a lot of Sims would come here and stay in the camp. So having 8 beds in each of the rooms, I thought it was just like the right amount. But of course, I don't know all the details in how many Sims you can have in one of the costume venues if you want to do something like this. But maybe for like storytelling purposes and stuff like that, this could work perfectly. So I'm gonna be showing only this room. This is for the female Sims, and the other one that it's right in front of this one across the fire pit and stuff is gonna be the male bedroom. So there's a lot of pink going on. I wanted to make it really kind of stereotypical a little bit, but still keeping it like it was like someone doesn't live here, they come here, so they have the same bedspread and everything like that, and all of them have these trunks here in front of the bed, and they have some dressers, and I added some tiny details you see here in the nightstands, because I thought if you seem like it's a child and it's gonna spend 3-4 weeks away from home, maybe they need some of the maybe comfort items, something that makes them feel like they're not alone in here. So some of them have like a picture of their cat because they're gonna be missing their cat. The other one has a plushie. The other one reads a lot, so they have a book on the bed, stuff like that. I thought adding these tiny details would just give like a nice touch to the bedroom without making it so personalized. So yeah, we're moving now to the crafts room. So here I'm starting out with these drawing tables. I was thinking that this summer camp was basically like mainly for children, so that's why I didn't add any easels here, but you can still have teenagers if you want, and they can come here and do some other activities, because I mostly did activities for kids, thinking it's gonna be like a kids summer camp kind of situation. So there's areas for them to do some crafts. There's like the 2 science tables there for them to do some projects. This is a display of the drawings that they have been working on that I'm gonna be moving outside, because here it was using too much space and it wasn't like being well displayed. So it's gonna be here and I'm gonna be adding a couch here for them to knit and also to cross stitch if they want. So there's a lot of crafts that they can do. There's a lot of different activities for your Sims to do here. As I said, I was mostly thinking about children, but you can definitely have any type of Sim here and do whatever they want. So yeah, I cut out some of the footage because I decided to add some of the cross stitching stuff, like the rounded things, like the hoops, I think it's called. They're displayed on the wall, but I ended up getting rid of those because they didn't look nice. So maybe you can display the ones your Sims actually make, and that's why I cut it out, because I was gonna be getting rid of them anyways. But I added some of them here on the table, thinking that maybe this was like blank hoops that your Sims were actually starting to work on, so that's why they're lying there on the table. And I rotated it with a tool mod, and then I placed them on the table, and it's once again one of these tiny details that makes this build feel like lived in without being personalized. And I added some yarn balls here because of course you're doing some knitting and you're also doing some cross stitching, so you're gonna need the wool, I think. And I added here the oh my god, the items for doing ceramics. I haven't used that word in so long that I don't remember the name of this, but I decided to add those in case you have like older Sims that wanted to come here and do some other activities. So yeah, we're moving into the bathroom right now. This is the only bathroom in this lot. It has like 2 bathroom stalls and like 3 showers and 3 sinks. As you can see, it's really simple. There's not that much going on here, but it's functional, and that's what's important. I didn't think it was gonna need too much. It's a bathroom, but it's kind of a big cabin here, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. I'm actually gonna be wrapping up this voiceover now, so I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please give it a like, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye!